Well, it's a really ugly grey sort of a day down here at the beach. There's a lot of rain coming in from the west, and of course that's the Irish Sea out there. But just strolling along here, we can find this thing, and we've had a dirty tide though, so I wasn't expecting to see this. Dirty tide is a tide, basically it runs out of the river in Wicklow and it comes all the way up here from Wicklow town and starts throwing rubbish and stuff up onto the beach, and that can mean sewage too. Anyhow, this is a cuttlebone, and this comes from the cuttlefish, which is of course a relative of octopuses and squids. And you can see the shape of it here. You can often buy these in pet shops. They sell them for people who keep budgies. Budgies like to scrape them. It's so they can get calcium. This is just pure calcium here, and it's really interesting. You can actually see the shape. It's the body of the cuttlefish. I don't know if you're familiar with a cuttlefish. Do a Google search there and you'll easily see it. And this will be the main body, and this will be quite big. They're quite, I mean, the head and the legs would all be out this side, so it'd be kind of like that body in my hand. That would be the size and shape of a cuttlefish. So it's nice to find these. You find them kind of intermittently, so you know there's cuttlefish out there. As you can see, it's quite big. It's about 16 centimeters long, which would be about 6 inches. Lovely shape, and it's hard to, like when you actually think this grew naturally and it's inside an animal, you can actually see the little patterns on it. The light's not great, but you can see those kind of fish-like patterns on it. But this is just, it's like chalk when you scratch it or anything like that. And that's what budgies do, and tortoises too. To get calcium, pet shops buy these. People harvest them off beaches and sell them, usually from the tropics where there's more abundance. So that's a cuttlebone, the famous cuttlebone from the cuttlefish, which is in fact a relative of squids and octopuses and looks quite like a squid or an octopus. Very fast swimming, and it kind of goes like this.